Hey guys, it's Christine again, and this is my YouTube channel. Once again, I go by the name Perfect Writer. Sorry about the little stuttering. I'm still new to recording videos, and if you guys have watched my two other videos, transitioning to natural as well as my journey to natural hair, I will be posting up my big chop video soon. I have to edit it and whatnot because it is over 3 hours long, so. Yeah, I had to edit and, put some music to it and everything to make it better. But once again, this is my hair. Um Sorry guys. It's been 3 days since I've been natural. I guess I'll put you over that way. And I did another twist out. Um And so far I like my hair. I really do love it. I love that I can see my hair and that I know that everything up there is just me. There's no chemicals, there's no straightening, there's no heat. It's just nothing but me, and it makes me feel really proud being a natural. Um so this is my YouTube channel. This is one of the first couple of videos since I've been back to YouTube. I have posted videos on YouTube before when I was younger. Obviously, you can check them out if you want. I advise that you don't really because they kind of suck. But but if you want to check them out, go ahead. So how do I accomplish this look? I'm going to talk about that first. Basically, I accomplished this look by spraying my water with this with with water and oil. What I have in here is oil, olive oil for the majority of it, as well as a few other oils, and I put distilled water in here. I try to use distilled because distilled um, is better for your hair. Sometimes using tap water, it's harsh and you can tell the difference between washing your hair in tap water and washing your hair with, I guess, polarized or distilled water. Obviously, I know that you guys can't always wash your hair with distilled and polarized water, so I put my distilled water into this water bottle. I mean, not water bottle, spray bottle. Oh, sorry. And I put a little bit of oil in there and I just shake it up like this. And then I spritz my hair with it and and even though a majority of the oil is still in there, some of the oil does get onto my hair. And then I apply Cantu Shea Moisture Natural Hair Coconut Curling Cream, which is really cheap, but it does the job for me. The only thing that I don't kind of like about the Cantu curling cream is that it does leave a product residue. So my hair does have a feeling that it is coated in this cream. And even though the cream does help out with making my hair curl, which I am happy, at the same time, I don't really like the feeling of my hair afterwards. I'm still going to go ahead and use it because I do like how my hair is looking, and and it does do the curls that I want. My hair unfortunately does not last long in this curly form. It lasts about 3 days before it slowly begins to shift into its more wavier form, which I will post up maybe one day. But so Cantu curling cream does work for the first 2 days. After those 3 days, unless you take further, unless you do more stuff to your hair, meaning possibly applying more products to it, which is always the case, I guess, with me. That's about as long as the hold lasts for the curling cream. I'm going to try and do a gel next time and do it that way. I do have aloe vera 100% gel, and I do have flaxseed gel. So I'll try to do one of those two and see how see how long it holds without any trouble, because the problem with me is that I usually don't sleep with pins in my hair, and I know that a lot of times, like, they'll tell you to do like this and recurl it and pin it up, but sometimes I forget to do it. So I want to see how long each of these things last. If I, let's just say, if I seem like, if I forget, I want to see how bad it will be the next day if I don't pin it up. But this does work. It does on my hair. It leaves a product residue. I think it's because for the most part my hair is a little bit thicker. Um, like the strands are thicker, so I don't know. To be honest, I don't even know what I'm talking about. All I know is that when I feel my hair, it it feels a little stiff. It feels a little clunky, or like there is a little bit of product on it, like just a little bit more product on it. Like when I touch my hair, I want to be able to literally feel my strands. Like I don't want to feel product and strands. You know what I'm talking about? And I know that, of course, you need the product to stay on your strands, but I just feel as if it's a little too much for me, just a little too much. I do like it. It is a good product. There's no sulfate, no silicones, no parabens, or mineral oil, so it does it so it doesn't dry out my hair as much. But because of the little bit of product build that I do get on it, and I didn't even use that much product on my hair. Like I try to keep it as little as possible. To be honest, I use more of my leave-in conditioner, which is my Miss Jessie's leave-in conditioner, which I do love, than this to curl my hair. And both of them is for styling. So I didn't use too much of either of them, but I do feel like a buildup of products though. Um, Hopefully this makes sense to you guys. I'm sorry, I'm really nervous. But yeah, this is how I accomplished the look. I do love both of these products, and I'm going to try other products, or I'm going to try and figure out other ways of how I can, of how I compare these two, or even if I just do the leave-in conditioner and don't do the Cantu, or if I just do the Cantu instead of the leave-in conditioner, and just try to figure out um, which one really fits me, which one makes me feel happy when I touch my hair, and which one holds the longest, obviously. Either way, the two products that I've recently purchased, which is the leave-in condish Cantu, I'm leaving condition Miss Jessie, is very, very good. This also has no mineral oil, no parabens, no animal ingredients. There is no animal testing. There's no sulfates and no, I don't know how to say that word, but it's the P word, if you can see it. That. And obviously the Cantu. And I recently also purchased a bottle of tea tree oil, which is really, really good. I do like the smell of it. It works for antifungal and scalp treatments. Um, so like if you have a really itchy scalp, or you get dandruff and whatnot, this is really, really good for that type of stuff. I also purchased a bottle of rosemary oil, though it is not fully organic rosemary oil, so I am a little scared about using it. I used it for the pre-poo stage, where I used it with my shampoo, and then I completely rinsed with an apple cider. um, I was scared to use it as a product though. That's the only thing. I'm going to try and get real rosemary oil on Amazon or find it somewhere else. That way I can have the benefits of rosemary oil. And I've also purchased a bottle of avocado oil, which I do like on my hair. Avocado oil is a staple, I believe, that people should add to their hair. Avocado oil has a lot of vitamins. It's just really good for your hair. And I know that, I don't know how a lot of people, like black girls, feel about avocado oil in natural hair, but I'm telling you, avocado oil is just as good for you as coconut, if not a little bit better. I know that a lot of black people don't really mention avocado oil. Maybe it's because they believe that avocado is really more for white hair, or whatever it is, or white people's hair, or Caucasian people hair, or European hair. I don't mean to be racist. I'm just mentioning terms here. Listen, I don't. But I've done my research on avocado oil. I've talked to other naturalists, and It's really good for your hair. You guys should really give it a try. I'm telling you, you should give it a try. Also, another good thing that's good for your hair is castor oil. It's good for sealing, and I've noticed a definite change when I put castor oil when to seal my hair. I've noticed a ultra definite change. Like olive oil was good for my hair, but it usually dried out within a few days. Once I put olive oil and some castor oil on my hair, I realized like my hair was super moisturized for like a week and some days. So compare that to like what 3 days before dryness and like a week. This has worked for me a lot. Castor oil is thick, so I will say that a lot. So like anybody who has thin hair or hair that's easily moisturized that can go on for weeks with like the lightest of oils or whatever it is, don't use castor. This will really build up on your scalp and you're going to have to wash it or it'll be itchy or, problems. But for people who has really, really thick hair, like me, castor oil has worked for me. I don't know if it will work for you because you know what, everybody's head is different. But for me, castor oil has worked and I enjoy using it. Um, and to be honest, I'm going to end it here. This is a really short video, but I thought, I might as well just go ahead and show you my hair so far and some of the products that I use to get this look. There are a whole lot of other natural artists, natural hairstylists out there that knows a whole lot more than I do. I really advise that you go and check them out on YouTube. I'm going to put some links in the video description so that you can check them out. But I'm telling you, if you're afraid to go natural, if you are scared because of what people think, or you're scared of wearing a short hairdo or whatever else you're scared of, do not be afraid. I'm going to be straight up. For me, going natural was the best decision I've ever made. I've become a lot braver. I've become more outward. I've been happier. My stress has practically gone down. And it's all because I decided not to being natural, but I decided to embrace myself. And I believe I believe that the journey to being natural is not just embracing your hair texture. It's not just, oh, look how curly my hair is, or look how long my hair is now since I went natural. It's not about that. Being natural is embracing who you are for whatever it is, whether you have curly hair, kinky hair, coily hair, multi-textured hair, straight hair. It doesn't matter. I believe that going natural should be more than just look at my hair. It should be, this is me, and this is me, you know. And if you can't accept me, well then, oh, too bad for you, because you know what? I love me for myself, and that is what going natural has been for me. I don't know about other people, but going natural has certainly helped me to embrace who I am with all the flaws of who I am. Before, when I used to get my hair permed, I mean, I'm not saying that I wasn't a confident person when I had permed hair. No, I was pretty confident. But one thing that having natural hair has pushed me to do more is it has pushed me to learn more about my hair texture than I did before. It has pushed me to learn more about other people hair textures and to learn more about how to take care of it. It has pushed me to eat healthier. It has pushed me to drink water more often. Um, and it just taught me how to take care of myself and how to endure. Definitely endure. Um, Going natural is never easy. Even the person who says that they had the easiest journey still had to struggle with something. And there was a whole lot of other people who struggled more than I did. I mean, I'm going to be straight up. When I had permed hair, I mean, I might have had the burn on the back of my head and my edges might have went thin a little bit because of breaking, but for the most part, my hair was thick. I still had thick hair in a majority of my head. And my hair did grow past my shoulders at one point before it started breaking off. A lot of other people have not had that with perms. A lot of other people, they got their hair permed, it was long, and then it broke off, and it only grew up to there for like the whole entire time that they had perms. I was lucky to have a mother who accepted my hair and who didn't perm my hair when I was 6 and 8 years old, who was just like, like even when I asked my mom to get the perm, she didn't exactly agree with me at first, but eventually she folded in because, she thought maybe it would be easier to deal with. But the minute I went natural, my mother completely accepted me. My dad was a little bit harder to get on my side, but eventually, once he saw that I was happy with my decision and I was proud of being who I was, he completely accepted my hair as well. And I'm really lucky to be surrounded by people who accepts me and accepts my decisions. A lot of other people had it harsher. A lot of other people had to hide their hair away. A lot of other people had to cut all of their hair off. I never had to cut all of my hair off, and I'm pretty happy for the transition that I've had, and I'm pretty happy that I didn't have to go through a lot of stuff. Um, but it was not without struggles. There was times where throughout my journey, I felt really low, and there was times where I didn't really feel confident and beautiful about my hair. There was times when where I thought my hair will never be this length. Like I literally thought my hair will always be this length, and that's all it will be. And I'll look at other people's hair, and I will be like, wow, their hair is gorgeous, and it's long, and it's healthy, and it's thick, and my hair can't be like that. And there was times where I would detangle my hair, and oh, it was horrible, and I would spend hours and hours and hours just trying to save as much hair as I could, and just and running my fingers through it and looking up products and realizing that the products I brought that I literally spent 75 $85 on was basically worthless. And I and it's a long journey, and I'm not saying that you should not go on that journey, but you should. I mean, I think you should go. And what I'm telling you is this: being natural is just like anything else when you embark on it. Whether you're writing a book, a comic, you're playing a game, you're exercising, it doesn't matter. Either way, you're journeying to being a better person. You're journeying to being a better version of yourself. And just because you struggle and it's hard, it doesn't mean that you won't reach there. And even though this is practically the first couple of days I've been natural, I'm going to be straight up honest. I've been blessed to even have the length and the thickness of hair that I do. Like, I was talking to somebody and she was basically like, you have really healthy, thick hair for a transitioner. And I didn't really think about it because I used to think about how tangled my hair was and how puffy, and I'm gonna be straight up. I used to think it was ugly looking my hair was during transitioning. I was fearful for what my hair would look like. Um, but and but to see that all of my hard work went into something, and to see that people encouraged me and was like, I like your hair natural. And because when I cut it off, I mean, I liked it, but there was a part of me that was afraid that other people wouldn't like it. But to see that there was so many people encourage me on this journey, it just really lifted my heart. Going natural is an incredible journey. And if and I really advise that if you're going to go natural, don't look at it as you want to see your hair. I mean, if you do, I mean, look at it for that as well. But what I mean is that don't entirely focus on that. Really focus upon seeing yourself in a different light. If you believe that by the end of your natural hair journey you can be the person you want to be, that's it. That's really all that matters, because you know what? If you change what you believe in yourself, you can change your hair. And your hair will grow as long as you want it to be, because you believe that you're better. So I don't know if you understood that, but those are just my thoughts. I'm going to end the video here, so see you later, sweets. Bye bye.